Welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean Collins, and helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope readings for July 2022 for your North Node by sign and house. So not your sun, moon, or ascendant sign, but your North Node by sign and house. So you're going to want to watch two videos, one for your North Node by sign and one for your North Node by house. Now, as most of you know, the reason I use the North Node as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant is that it's recognized in astrology that the North Node is the path that you were born to learn, the path that you were born to take, and so it's your North Star. And so it's much more relevant to your everyday life. So let's get started on the readings. Okay, so this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope reading for July 2022 for everybody with their North Node in Sagittarius and or the 9th house. And while I'm shuffling and connecting to the energies, I want to invite you to take some deep breaths, relax into the reading, open up your energy systems to receiving any information that's going to be most relevant to your life, and just kind of relax into the reading. So I'm going to connect to the energies and we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, North Node in Sagittarius and or the 9th house. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th. This side is the 16th of the month to the end of it. And the card here in the middle, this is your overall monthly theme card. Now, what I'm seeing for you, North Nodes in Sagittarius and or the 9th house is this for this month. You're dealing with family legacies, okay? Family legacies, either from your family or in-laws or something to that effect. Now, for a lot of you, this is going to actually mean, could be money, property, wills, but in, material type things of family legacies. And for others, it's going to be just the family legacy of, how it is, you were raised, or how it is, your in-laws were raised. So we're dealing with like generational family issues. But as I said, for some of you, it could be of a material nature. Others, it's going to just be those legacies. Now, the interesting thing is that I feel like this first half of the month, I also am seeing something too, in regards to this, is like travel and or like vehicles of some sort. So anything to do with like travel, vehicles, and also as I said, family legacy. It could be like property, okay? But if we're talking about property, there could be situations to where, and also when I'm talking about like legacy, it could be like maybe there's like some like family financial issues, okay? Things, for each of you, as I said, it's going to be different. And there's going to be some things that are not, maybe they're kind of out of balance, okay, in that area, and there could be worries involved with that, okay? There could be, just like not feeling good about things, that have to do with these generational issues, and even things from the past, okay, and up to the present, okay. Now, here is the interesting thing. What you're really learning in this lifetime is to really bring things down to earth. And what you're learning is you are learning what it is you believe, what it is you value personally. And so when we're talking about generational issues, we could be like, when you have this, north node, that means, you have a south node in Gemini or the third house, and there could be a tendency to sometimes take on the beliefs of those around you, and also the thought patterns. And so that, when we're dealing with generational issues, and that could be steering you in the wrong way, because what it is in this lifetime you're supposed to learn is to not worry so much what, your parents did or said, or the way they think, or the way your in-laws or those around you. You are supposed to develop your personal values and your personal, like, philosophies and beliefs in life, okay. And if it's a generational thing like that you're dealing with, what's going to help you is start asking yourself the question, it's like, what is it that you truly value? So like, when you haven't thought about something, let's say you haven't thought about like finances, you haven't thought about work, you haven't thought about a relationship, ask yourself, do you really think that of your own accord, or is it you think that because of either the way you were raised, or those around you, or your peers? That's what I'm saying. It's like, do you do you believe it because you really believe it, is what I'm saying, or do you think something because you really think it to be true? And so that's what the tricky thing is of what you're dealing with. And if it's a money and a financial situation, what I'm seeing is with this Queen of Pentacles and the Star card is Star reversed, which is also positive, reversed, that this first half of the month, what's really going to go far, and I know this might sound like hokey or corny or whatever, okay, but like, a lot of what you value is like, it's about like, what are you kind of grateful for, and so that's what's really coming up, that's very, very positive, that could be like a game changer in your life, and that's what the Queen of Pentacles is like. She's holding that pentacle, and it's like, she's not worried that she has one pentacle. She's not worried that because she doesn't have 10 or whatever. She's focused on that pentacle, and she's, seems grateful for it. So I'm getting that big time for you. So like exercises in, gratitude. And then when you have that gratitude, you're able to kind of like move forward in your life. I was listening to something earlier this week, and it was from a novel, a Russian novelist, and the story is that this man was having this conversation with the devil, and it's unclear whether the devil was a figment of his imagination or if he really was having in the book, right? But one of the things that the devil said that was really interesting was, in this book, the devil said, I know nothing of gratitude. That's not how I was made. Okay. And the person that was, discussing this novel they were breaking it down, and they said that really, when you think about it, what happens is that if you look at a lot of people in life, like a lot of people, a lot of troubles happen, and people are because people are resentful, like being, discontented or whatever, and then it can like lead to being resentful, and then the resentful is thing. So like most people that do, unless you're, yeah, there are like really crazy wackos in the world, yes, but a lot of it, if you really think of when people do stuff, it's like it's out of kind of resentment, like, why do they have that and I don't have that, and why this and that. And so it was interesting that this person realizes that, because if the devil had gratitude, the devil wouldn't be the devil. That's the thing. So it's gratitude was like the antidote or the antithesis of the devil. Okay. And so when you have gratitude, you know what I mean? That's why it's very powerful. And so that's what's playing in here. As I said, I'm getting this rough framework of what's happening for you this month, okay? And I touched on a lot of different things, and I think a lot of you are gonna, like, especially when you go through that first 2 weeks, you're gonna go, oh, okay, I see what Sean was saying, okay? I see what he was saying. He was bringing up this situation, and because it's gonna play out for everyone differently, but you're gonna recognize it. So that's what you're working for, forward, is through beliefs and generational beliefs, and forming your own beliefs and values, which is super important for this lifetime. And also, if it's like on a material nature, is like getting really into the gratitude of like, wow, okay, I'm this and this might happen. I might not have this and this and this. Maybe this person didn't put me in the will or whatever it is, and this person didn't gave this person more money than me. Okay, but when you bring that gratitude in, it's really like kind of like a game changer. And I can tell you that I'm going to do a whole video on gratitude, because it is not cheesy, it is not hokey, it is not corny. It's actually a very powerful thing. And there are actual scientists that have studied the science of gratitude and the changes it makes physiologically in a person, which obviously translates, out into the energetic field. Okay. So yeah, that's what, there's a lot of stuff there, but, just try to take what I was saying and like work with it, because there's a lot of things going on there. Now, the second half of the month is interesting because I feel very work related. I feel that this could be connected to that, and the whole like gratitude part, or the generational issues. There's also the Ten of Pentacles too. It has been known to be like it could be like a business culture or like a company culture. So you're talking about like, a company that's been around, like whatever, they have like a company culture. So, but the second half of the month, you have the Three of Pentacles, you got the Wheel of Fortune, and you've got the Ten of Wands, okay? And what I'm seeing here with for a lot of you is something that you do in the world. Could be a career, it could be a stay-at-home parent, whatever it is. It could be something that you are putting out into the world, whether it's work or something else. Okay, you are going to get praised for it, and you are all also, it could be what I'm getting for you is moving toward like a greater and greater success. But here is the thing with this Ten of Wands, it's wanting you to free up your energy system and not carry so much of a burden. Okay, if that makes sense. So to to change the energy of what you do. When you change the energy of what you do and how you do it, it's going to free that up. And that's why, you know, you have the 10 of Wands there, but you have 8 of Wands as your advice card, and you've got the 8 of Cups, okay? Moving away, you know, emotionally. And so I think that's the key for you, you know, this month. And this is not saying actually for you to walk away emotionally. It's that a lot of times you may be walking away emotionally from situations and not allowing yourself to kind of like learn from them, you know, just kind of like shutting down, turning off the faucet of those emotions. And so that's what I'm getting, is that this is a huge, the second half of the month is huge for something in that you want to do career wise, whether you're working in it, you know, now or in the future, because a lot of you have quite a bit of talent, and you will be able to be recognized for that. But what this is saying is that when you make these adjustments, you're kind of unburdening yourself from, you know, taking on everything yourself, okay? And when there's an emotional situation that is going to arise, you know, in your life, you're not going to like walk away from it, but you're going to be able to kind of face it and use it, because there's information there. You know, there's information that you can use that is going to make things, you know, like much more clear. But yeah, second half is like the work you do, okay? And I'm seeing like a lot of success. You just have to unburden yourself, okay? A lot of success coming your way, but definitely unburdening yourself. And again, looking at, if it's a company you're dealing with, what is the company culture? What is it? Where is my place in that company culture? Or even a family, okay? Because whatever these little like units are of people and situations, each has its own like culture and has to be, you know, dealt with in certain ways. And so this is what you're working with this month, you know, and a lot of positive moves forward are there. And really dig into that creativity. If you're not, you know, getting recognized for the things that you do and the things that you produce, whatever that is, it is going to happen. Make it known, you know, like make it known. And that's where like the emotional thing was, I was saying, is that a lot of times it's like, you know, we expect people to just pick up on things and recognize us, but there's this emotional component. So you might have to, you know, kind of get in there and, you know, deal with people on an emotional level is what I'm trying to say, you know, and that's what's going to help things like, you know, move forward quickly. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope this reading was helpful to you. If you liked it, please hit that like button, and really appreciate it. If you'd like a personal reading, there'll be a link in the description box below, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Reach out, you know, feel free to just say, hey, what's up, or, you know, ask a question. We'd love to interact with you. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again on some more videos. Many blessings.